0% containment. Evacuations are in place for Yosemite National Park in Northern California as wildfires continue to burn thousands of acres. The Washburn fire is now more than 2,000 acres after doubling in size within 24 hours. Officials say fire crews are focused on protecting buildings and lives. Steep areas are making it difficult for crews to get in there and stop those flames. Tense moments were caught on camera for passengers on a Spirit Airlines flight after the plane's brakes caught on fire. You see that black smoke coming out in this video here. Yeah, not a good sign. They could be seen coming from the landing gear after it went down in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta Fire and Rescue responded quickly and they put out that fire. The airplane had to be towed to the gate then as it continued to spew that black smoke across the tarmac. After days of investigation, people in Highland Park, Illinois are cleared to go back to the downtown area. That area has reopened after that 4th of July shooting that killed 7 people, injured more than 40 others. Businesses were temporarily shut down after 21-year-old Robert Cremo III opened fire on a holiday parade. Some victims are still at the hospital throughout the area in critical condition with gunshot wounds. Former President Donald Trump says he will waive executive privilege if Steve Bannon reaches an agreement to testify before that House January 6th Select Committee. The former Trump advisor says he is willing to testify before the January 6th committee. Trump's letter says that Bannon had been unfairly and had been forced to spend vast amounts of money on legal fees, and he would therefore waive that executive privilege. WNBA star Brittany Greiner was honored during the league's All-Star game amid her ongoing legal battles in Russia. Greiner was named an honorary starter for the game, with her fellow league mates all sporting her name and jersey number on their warm-up gear and their game jerseys. Greiner has been detained in Russia since February after vape canisters with cannabis oil were allegedly found in her luggage at the airport in Moscow. President Joe Biden called Greiner's wife last Wednesday to assure her that he is doing all he can to obtain her release. Let's see how people are responding now to that question of the morning on Facebook. Our question today, when it comes to summertime activities, 6% of people say they are okay with doing this. Here's some of the guesses you're giving us. Allison said drinking warm beer. Danny going to the movie, and Karen running through the sprinkler. To leave your guess, check out the question on the Valley News Live Facebook page. We'll be back with some of your responses and the answer later on. The flood is cleaned up and workers are now back on the assembly line working to ease the country's baby formula shortage. And a disturbing discovery inside a children's museum in Nevada, why the man living there was taken away in handcuffs. And this morning, we are waking up to some spots with clouds. That's the case in Grand Forks right now. Lisa Green has a quick check of the forecast coming up.